People ask questions about magnesium. I just wanted to point out a couple of different forms.
For the latest in health-related information and ways to save your life, check out the newsletter.
Magnesium glycinate is the most easiest absorbed of all the magnesiums if you're going to take a supplement, and it's least likely to cause any digestive problems. And that's one problem with certain magnesiums. Magnesium citrate is also used as a laxative, but in this case, magnesium glycinate is well absorbed and least likely to cause that. But there are two other forms, magnesium taurate and magnesium threonate, that have both been shown to be very well absorbed by the brain. Not all magnesiums are absorbed by the brain, but what we found is those two, taurate and threonate, both seem to have some positive effects on brain health, such as reducing tension, decreasing headache frequency, improving fatigue, depression, and anxiety. So again, no guarantees that you got a magnesium issues and all these problems will go away, but if you are going to supplement with magnesium, and by the way, the research shows that, at least in the United States, most people are short of magnesium. The majority of Americans don't get enough magnesium. Now, you can help this if you take a multiple vitamin mineral, because there usually will be some magnesium in there. If you choose to supplement with magnesium, then somewhere between 200 and 400 milligrams is probably a good dosage to try. And these three here, the last two, probably have a greater chance of entering your brain and maybe having some positive impact on brain health as well. So just comment if you are considering magnesium as a supplement, and most people probably are a little short of what they need.
Yeah, and I will just point out on that part that you need the magnesium to go over the layers of the intestine, of the gut. It has to go through there, get to the blood. Then from the bloodstream, it needs to go to the brain. And in the brain, we have also another barrier there that can decrease the effects. And just to point out, magnesium is an important part of the metabolism vitamin D as well. So usually if you can measure your levels of vitamin D and you're supplementing with magnesium, probably it's a good idea to consider to supplement with vitamin D as well, because the effects, they're gonna make something called synergy. They both will increase the positive effects that they can have. But it's like we have always said, you have to know if you need this supplement beforehand.
And it's easy to measure vitamin D. As we've said, and you've seen on this channel, your blood level to be at least 50, maybe even a little higher. The average American is probably around 30 for their blood level of vitamin D. Speaking of vitamin D, I would also say that they did a meta-analysis, a review of many studies recently, and they looked at people over age 65 who had blood levels less than 25 for their vitamin D. And they were shown to have an increased risk of dementia as they got older compared to people that had higher levels of vitamin D in their blood. Your doctor can measure this. This is a routine test. You just ask for a blood vitamin D level, and we'd like it to be over 50 if we can get it that way. And for many people, they're going to have to take a vitamin D supplement somewhere between 2,000 and 4,000 international units to get it up to 50. But you're going to have to experiment with that and see how responsive your body is.